Analyze my little personal dilemmas that I'm dealing with. I don't really have a dilemma right now,
Okay, so that was the Routeburn Trek in New Zealand, a great walk. Did it over 2 days. This next section will be a hiking guide helping you if you want to go do a similar hike, as well as some behind the scenes on how I shot this video. and some updates on what's been going on. I think this was the 4th hike that I did during my New Zealand trip. It was the first time visiting, and most of my hiking was on the South Island, and the Routeburn was in this area pretty close to Queenstown, which is where I stayed for most of the time. When I asked for suggestions on what to hike from subscribers, a bunch of people recommended the Great Walks in general, as well as this specific one, the Routeburn. At this distance and difficulty, I could definitely do it all in one day, but since I'm making a video and wanted to take my time and spend a night out there, I looked for hut bookings and reservations, but couldn't really find any on the trail. So I searched a bit more and discovered about the Valley of the Trolls. It's far enough where I'm able to wild camp, and I would for sure not see anybody. It was very isolated, and I was alone for the entire time I was up there. So the beginning of the trip started out of Queenstown on a shuttle with a bunch of other hikers going up to Glenorchy, and then up to the Routeburn trackhead over on this side of the Dart River. This is the 3D map of my activity on the first day on All Trails. You can follow me there and see my pace and photos and see exactly how I hiked both of these days. And this hike was pretty easy. I did about 11 miles for the day with about 4,000 feet elevation gain. And up at the top near Lake Harris where this saddle is, I think my All Trails turned off for some reason, so I definitely lost some tracking right here. This is where that hut was, where I had lunch, and I was hoping to do Conic Hill, but it was closed because of snow and ice. And there was some snow and ice up over near this saddle going up to Lake Wilson, but I had nothing but time, so I just made my way up slowly, got up over the top, and then found a nice spot to set up my tent. Camping up at Lake Wilson was fantastic, worth the extra mileage just for the isolation. I was the only one up there, and fantastic views, sunrise, sunset, and Keas. It was quite special waking up to Keas jumping on my tent. They're very curious of people, they're so cute, they play, they fly around. I love the Keas. Day 2 was about a half a day of hiking, 15 miles, mostly downhill, past some lakes, pretty quiet because I started out early, except for this area down here near McKenzie Lodge. There were a few people, but it was nice to be able to step into the lake and eat an avocado. One of my favorite new trail foods to bring. Yeah, mostly downhill, past a few lakes, a waterfall, a few subscribers said hello, and then I made it to the main road here to be picked up by the shuttle. I also post my hikes on Strava, so you can follow me there and see where I'm hiking first before I post a video about it. Back in Queenstown, I was staying at a subscribers resort named Ora Retreat, and they had 2 adorable little dogs, and the mother of the subscriber, the woman who owned the place, was so accommodating, so friendly. I was able to do my laundry and just relax. There was a beautiful big patio in the back overlooking the lake down to Queenstown, and it was just so nice and lovely there. I did some editing and prepared for my next and last hike, the Milford Track. Doing a little bit of work and editing video in town while traveling is so fun for me. It's nice to kind of feel like a local, have something to do, go to different coffee shops. And I finally got the YouTube A/B test feature, so I've been testing different thumbnails for different videos. And there's a really popular burger spot in town named Ferg Burger. Chocolate chip cookies at cookie time though are flawless. I got some eclairs for the owner of Ora Retreat just to say thank you, and to help burn off all of those calories, I went for a really long run with some local subscribers. I think I got a new PR for half marathon. Overall, I think most people would really like the Routeburn track. It's a great walk, so very maintained. There are lots of huts, there are campsites, but during the busy season, it might be hard to get a space or a booking. And if you're a little more experienced and looking for something extra, I think overnight wild camping up at Wilson Lake is the thing to do. But of course, if you have any questions, I can try to help out in the comments, but thank you for watching. Oh, there she is. Yeah, there she is.
She likes you, eh?
There she is.